Hi everyone, I'm Shelby. I'm in the Girls for Green team. I'm with Elizabeth, Xlali, and Sydney in my group. We have online learning challenges as our topic. We thought it was really appropriate for the situation that we have going on right now. And for this topic, we decided on about 5 main points that all are problems and some solutions we offer to them as well. So for my first topic, I decided on adaptation, which is the ability to change and adapt to a situation, which we had to do from going from a in-person class to now being in an online environment. And that was a challenge for professors, that was a challenge for us students. That was something that we all had to adapt to. Professors do tell you that online classes require more work, more attention. They're not lying, they are absolutely correct, and that could be also daunting for some students. And this would also mean having all the necessary information and technology and everything beforehand, so that way you are prepared to go into this new learning environment. And if you're someone that has never taken an online class before and you have no idea what you need in the first place, this is going to be a hard thing for you to do and to adapt to. So I think this was the most important first part that would go into our presentation, is just the ability to adapt to a new situation. On the website Northeastern University, they give advice on how to adapt to online learning. If you scroll down, it will give you 5 different tips for adapting to online learning environments. They say to create a consistent, distraction-free workspace, ensure your home or office technology can accommodate the technical requirements of online learning tools, connect with your instructor early on and stay in regular contact with him or her during the course. Determine how much involvement and participation the course requires. Fully understand what you need to do to be successful in the course. And lastly, always think ahead before you write and send your responses to discussion boards. Consider how tone or context of your response could be interpreted or misinterpreted by other students or the instructor. I feel like this is very informative and great advice how you can learn to adapt to an online class.
Another one of our topics is time management, which is really important for online classes because it's easier to achieve your goals when you have a schedule set for it and not just winging it. You'll be way more productive, and time management is such a good skill to have throughout your entire life. Some important tips for time management is to definitely make the course a priority. You want to make sure you just complete the class, get it over with, and not just stop halfway and give up. You want to actually get the A. You want to make time for all of your classes and your assignments. That'll definitely help. Don't get distracted easily. Turn off your phone if you need to. Tell your family members you're working. Set a schedule, know what you need to do, and stick to it. Here's one of our sources, the article 7 Time Management Tips for Online Students, where we got the information about multitasking and blocking out distractions.
Another main point we wanted to address in this presentation is technology and how important it is for the student to know what they need and what is going to go into this online class. Knowing what you need ahead of time and what setup you're going to need, whether you need a headset or great Wi-Fi connection, a laptop, whether you need to spend that financial aid money on a really nice computer that's going to run really fast internet, whatever it may be, we're going to need to know this ahead of time, and that way the student will always be on track. So the best solution I could say to offer this problem would be that the student knows about resources like financial aid or resource centers like our campus, Sierra College, that will provide this technology for us, and that there are people and resources out there willing to help us as long as we have that information also beforehand before we have to switch to that online class.
This is the Student Tech Center where Sierra can lend out devices and offer tech support videos.
Accessibility, while it has both its positives and negatives in distance learning, most issues are temporary and can be easily fixed. Some students could be unprepared, not having the time to update Wi-Fi or old computers in order to accommodate to the school's online portal with the sudden change from on-ground classes. However, many families have a desktop that will work or a family friend that can help, and many phones are able to put Wi-Fi out through a hotspot. Also, in the event that schools remain online for some time after the pandemic, public and school libraries offer both Wi-Fi and computers. On the other hand, online learning allows for more freedom as to when you do your assignments or where you do them. So in the end, while online learning isn't what many students originally planned on, these challenges can be overcome.
Another topic we'd like to talk about is motivation, which could be such a huge factor when it comes to distance learning. A lot of students usually just like to learn like in class with the physical presence of their teacher, so when they have to change to online, it can cause their motivation to drastically go downhill. I feel like this could be a challenge to students because a lot of them learn better in class. They're no longer going to have any face-to-face conversations with teachers. They're no longer going to be seeing their facial expressions of the students or the teacher. So I feel like this can cause school to be less interesting because you're no longer having any peer interaction. But there's ways to overcome this. You could basically start making a schedule for yourself and make sure you're just actually completing your homework. That's always the best way, because as long as you're getting stuff done, you're putting in the effort. So as long as you believe yourself, and you could always ask for help. A teacher is always an email away, and so is a student.
These topics are super important as far as online challenges go. We have just a few weeks left of the semester, and we have each other to give all the support that we need. And we've made it this far after a pandemic, and we should be congratulating ourselves for making it this far. And if we can overcome this, we can overcome anything that college throws at us.